Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Yo, we got some breaking news, and this is ginormous for all the pro wrestling fans and even for all of the Joshi pro wrestling fans. This is huge. This is gigantic. This is filled with royalty. Gonna talk a little bit about it, but first, here's a quick word on the sponsor, Game Beauty. As you continue to watch and enjoy Blitzball Champ gaming content here on the U to the Tube, be sure to check out the link in the description for Game Beauty, our sponsor. For an awesome lineup of video game themed makeup and cosmetic products, here is Game Beauty. They offer many different collections such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, and even this special Persona 5 Royal limited edition makeup collection. They also have free domestic and international shipping to most countries for orders over $60. And you can use the promo code BlitzballChamp and you get 10% off of your order for any and all purchases. So be sure to check out Game Beauty when you have an opportunity. Now, we shall return back to our regularly scheduled video. Enjoy. Okay, who's ready for some breaking news? We got breaking news. I'm going to just leave it at this. Read all about it. Read it and weep. The Red Queen, the leader of Queen's Quest, Stardom's very own Utami Hayashishita, is coming to the United States of America for 3 shows. We got 2 GCW shows and a JCW show. So, the 2 GCW shows, one will be in Hartford, Connecticut on July 8th, which is this weekend, which is actually the same date as TJPW Summer Sun Princess 23. And then Now and Forever, which will be in New York City, July 14th. And then the JCW show will be on July 9th at Ridgefield Park, which I believe is in New Jersey. I believe that's in New Jersey. But yeah, this is huge, y'all. This is really huge. So Connecticut, New Jersey, and New York City, just in time before she returns for the 5-Star Grand Prix, which starts July 23rd. Like, this is big, y'all. This is really big. The last time that Utami Hayashishita wrestled in the United States, if I remember correctly, was April of 2019. I don't remember what the date was, but it was April of 2019, and that was when Stardom did a little mini tour in the U.S., and one of the shows that they did was in New York City. And as a matter of fact, Momo Watanabe defended the Wonder of Stardom Championship against Utami Hayashishita in New York at that show. So, wow, what a return for Utami Hayashishita. And sure enough, one of the shows, GCW, where? New York City. Funny, isn't it? But yeah, y'all, that explains it. So she's not leaving Queen's Quest. She's going on a mini excursion. You know, this might be short, just a few weeks. Because, like I said, she is in the 5-Star Grand Prix, which starts July 23rd. So technically, she has the time to do a little cute mini excursion. But wow, GCW pulled the trigger and was able to book her. And I guess it's so surprising because, I mean, maybe it's just me, but it doesn't seem like Stardom is very open to having their talent go to the States. You know what I mean? Like I said, I understand that Momokogo recently wrestled in the States against Willow Nightingale for the NJPW Strong Women's Championship Tournament, but that was still a New Japan Pro Wrestling show. You know, with this being a GCW show, I mean, it's an American promotion, but it's just like, wow. Like, I did not think they would allow this to happen. You know, Stardom. And this is big, y'all. This is one of their biggest talents from Stardom. I mean, we're talking about, you know, former Future of Stardom champion, former Goddess of Stardom champion, former World of Stardom champion. She was a 5-Star Grand Prix winner a few years ago. Like, Utami Hayashishita, that's a big name. The leader of Queen's Quest. For a little mini excursion in the U.S., courtesy of JCW and GCW. So, this is huge. This is really huge because we might be getting a small taste of what eventually ends up Stardom allowing for some expansion for their talent to be able to travel to the States, and maybe we'll get a Stardom US tour, or they may just allow a little bit more freedom, kind of similar to Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling, to be able to travel and do indie shows, you know, promotions in the US like GCW, AEW, Impact, you know? Because, I mean, we got to remember, Utami's not a freelancer. She's signed to Stardom. That's home base for her. And for her to get a chance to wrestle in a GCW ring, wow, that's huge. That is really huge. Now, my only concern would be, you know, will she be able to, you know, wrestle her style, you know, be stiff? I know when it comes to stuff like, you know, WWE, they kind of, you know, have talent like this hold back on, you know, being stiff and whatnot. I mean, you got to think about Sari, got to think about Kenta, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure if WWE got a hold of Miyu Yamashita, there's no way they would allow her to be stiff. I mean, even Asuka has to hold back on the stiffness. So that's my only concern about, you know, Stardom talent or just any Joshi talent, you know, coming to the States and being able to wrestle in certain places. Is just, you know, having to change their character or having to adjust their style. But I think with GCW, I don't think that will be an issue. I don't think that'll be an issue for Utami. Here's hoping. But I don't know, y'all. This is, in a way, this is kind of a little mini Forbidden Door type of announcement. Because you got to remember, Utami hasn't been to the States since 2019. And that was pre-COVID. So, this is big, y'all. This is really big. But kudos to GCW, Game Changer Wrestling, for being able to pull this one off. And, you know, shout out to Stardom for allowing this to happen. But that explains her taking the journey to self-evaluate and stepping away from Queen's Quest. And here we are. One more time. Utami Hayashishita comes to GCW. That's big, y'all. That's really, really big. And who knows? Hopefully, it won't stop at GCW. Who knows? Maybe the folks at DPW maybe can book her for a later show post 5-Star Grand Prix, or maybe before the end of this year. But this is a big deal. This is definitely a big deal. But that's all I really wanted to talk about. Just wanted to come in here and just talk about this breaking news. But it is huge. It is really, really huge. Don't forget to check out Game Beauty while you're at it. And let me know what y'all's thoughts are. What are y'all thinking about Utami Hayashishita returning to the United States, wrestling in a GCW ring for the first time? And also JCW as well. But yeah, what are your thoughts on that? Utami Hayashishita, the Red Queen, the leader of Queen's Quest, back in the States, starting this weekend. I mean, July 8th. That's this weekend. So I would love to know y'all's thoughts. Do you think this will eventually lead to Stardom being more open with their talent coming across to take bookings in the U.S.? Do you think Stardom still considering the idea of a U.S. tour, bringing Stardom to the U.S.? Because this is kind of a little mini Forbidden Door move. I'm just saying. And while Utami Hayashishita is here, do you think we could possibly see her appear at maybe... It probably might be a dark taping, even though I know AEW doesn't do dark on YouTube or whatnot anymore. They still do dark matches, but Tony Khan has a way of putting the Joshi talent on dark matches. I mean, they recently did where I believe they had a triple threat that was, I think it was, what was it, Shida versus Riho versus Maki Ito. And that was a dark match. It's kind of ridiculous. That should have been on TV. But it's very possible they could do something like that with Utami Hayashishita. So we'll see. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another pro wrestling talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. My name is Jason Ingram. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Laters, Jazzy.